Mike, you just start off if we can just get your thoughts on the match tonight and the result.
Yeah, it wasn't a good result, clearly. Anytime you get shut out,
Recording in progress.
lose by three, it's not good. It's two losses in a row. So it's the first time we're facing that. It's not all bad, right? But it definitely wasn't a good performance. And the boys know that. I know that. Our job is to put more complete performances together, and win games for the club and for the community. That's on me. So we'll get back to work on Tuesday to make sure we improve.
Thank you, Mikey. And just another one. Results aside, you come back home for a two-game homestand against Salt Lake, someone you already faced, and then you'll go into the next match at home as well. What are the kind of positives you can take away from these two road matches?
Just looking at the big picture is important. You know, we're an expansion team who has started really well, but we said from the beginning we're going to have ups and downs. We're going to have good moments. We're going to have bad moments, and we had two losses in a row. We get two games at home on the swing, and we got to remember we're a good team. We're a good team who's lost two games in a row, and that's that. So we'll get back to work, and you know, this is just a short-term hiccup, and you got to take the good with the bad.
Thank you. And we'll go to a question from Alejandro. Go ahead, Alejandro.
Hi, Mikey. Thank you for the time. What led to the decision to the many rotations tonight, especially with Reyes starting and leaving Luca and Godoy out of the midfield and the starting 11?
Yeah, one of our goals early from the season has been to make our squad as big as possible. And at the end of the day, we made, I made decisions to rotate some of the team, because I trust all the guys that we put on the field, and I think that this investment will definitely pay off in the long run. In the short term, somebody could say that it cost us, but starting with the same lineup every weekend also doesn't guarantee you success. So for us, it was very intentional. We believe in Andres Reyes, and he's been working his way back from an injury. And this was a good opportunity for him to come in and start getting rhythm. He didn't get any of those preseason games that the other guys got. We trust him 100%. And at the end of the day, um, I'm happy that I made that decision. I know that it costs. I know that some people might think that it costs us, but at the end of the day, I'll always go back to you. You never have anything guaranteed in life, and we did this intentionally to make our squad bigger because we trust these guys, and we believe that this will pay off for us in the long run.
And in the topic of Reyes, have you had a conversation with him already? Tough debut with getting a red card. Have you gotten a chance to talk to him yet?
Yeah, I spoke to him at halftime, so I told him that I love him and it's all good, and we live and we learn.
Thank you. Safe travels home.
Thank you.
We'll go to final question from Eduardo.
Hey, coach, thank you for your time. It's always difficult to play down a man. What was the message to the team at the half? Thank you.
Uh, well, it was a lot of tactically, right? How we were going to structure ourselves, to try to continue to build pressure. So on goal kicks, you could see we left man on man in the back. We had to take a risk. We didn't want to become passive. It's our philosophy to play with initiative, right? So, um, you're down 2-0. Do you play that rest of that half passively and try to keep it at 2-0, and hope for something? That's not in our DNA. So I wanted to stay aggressive with the group. We knew that we could still play with the ball and break them down. It was always going to be tough to arrive with enough numbers in the box, and that was ultimately the issue that we had. But it was mostly structural, and then just bringing to light to the guys that listen, this is what life is asking of us right now. We always want only the nice things in life. This is kind of our human nature, but we have to recognize that having the tough moments in life and the hard moments in life are the ones that help us enjoy the good moments better. Life was asking us to be down 2-0 with a man down, and let's see how we can respond. And something that I'm proud about is the team fought until the very end. You could see they were knackered. They were done, exhausted physically. They gave everything. We just didn't have enough tonight.
Thank you.
can you walk us through from your point of view, your thoughts on the match and coming up with the result tonight?
Yeah, I feel like obvious it didn't win as we had talked about and planned. I think our first half is of course the one that decides the game. Obviously the red card kills it a little bit with a red card and a penalty at 2-0. But also before that, they were good at shifting the ball when we tried to go to pressure, and we didn't succeed really having I think a single or two good situation on their halves, which made the spaces big for them, and they were good at that, and then hitting the ball in behind deep. So yeah, not a great game for second game in a row for us.
On that note, you end a 2-game road streak. Prior to this streak, you were 2 games at home, and now you have another opportunity to come home for another 2 home games against Salt Lake, and then a second consecutive home match. What kind of opportunity does this provide returning home and trying to gather the group back together into form?
Yeah, of course, it's a big goal for us still to keep the unbeaten record at home, and I feel even more it's an opportunity for us to show because the last 2 games is not the version we want to show to people, and especially not our fans, which means we will not show that at home. I can guarantee that. So for us, it's yeah, it's more of an opportunity to show everyone that we are here to compete and we are here to win. And yeah, now 2 games at home and hopefully a lot of points on the board will hopefully change the feeling we sit with right now.
Thank you. We'll go to Alejandro. Go ahead.
Yeah, but thank you for the time. Do you feel like maybe the rotations made it a little difficult for the team, especially the starting 11, to adapt against a tough opponent like Charlotte?
No, I think a good football team maybe has 11, 12 really good player, but a great team has a lot of good players, and we have a lot of good players. People just need minutes, and that can sometimes be difficult when you have started well in the season to change a lot. But you have to do it at some point to kind of get everybody in rhythm, because at some point during the season it's going to be more tough, especially here in MLS where the season goes like almost a full year. So no, I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue was us more today that, as I said, we didn't get close enough in the things we wanted, especially when we went higher, and it just created a lot of space for them that that basically we created for them. So.
And then Charlotte has probably one of the best MLS players right now with Pep Biel, who has a lot of assists and goals. What was it difficult about his play style to defend against him?
Yeah, I know him a little bit also from Denmark, and he's good. As I said, he's very good in the pockets, and and with us not succeeding in our pressure, we left a big pocket for him. So yeah, that wasn't the plan. The plan was to be more aggressive, and of course when he gets that much space as he did today, like he's excellent at pinging the balls and like creating opportunities from within the pocket. So it's yeah, it's kind of one of those where you sit now and be like, yeah, it's a good player, but we also felt like we gave him a lot of space and good opportunities to be good today.
And as captain, what is that conversation you have with a player like Andres Reyes, who gets a start on his debut but also gets sent off with the red card tonight?
Yeah, of course it's tough for him. We're gonna need him during the season, so like I'm not worried about him as a player. He will come back and play a lot more minutes for us. Also seen and heard of his games last season, so like he's a top quality player. So it's just a matter of time. Yeah, but right now it's to be of course both for him, but in general also for the team. After 2 victories where we haven't looked at ourselves, we need to look within a little bit and see. Yeah, we know we are good when we're good, but we have also fallen a bit too much when we haven't been good. And yeah, of course today with Andreas and his situation, it changed the game a little bit, but it could happen for other people. So yeah, it's a team thing for us to be collective now and use the next week as positive as we can going into the next game.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yeppe.